morning, dear children. Once again, welcome back to our English time. I hope all of you are fine. I know you are eagerly waiting to hear rest of the story, aren't you? Before that, tell me, have you done your task? Did you send it to your teachers? Okay, dear children, are you ready with your textbook, notebook and pen? Okay, very good. Dear children, do you remember what we discussed in the last class? Okay, we discussed the first part of the story, Cinderella. What is the title of the first part? Can you say? Okay, The Cinder Girl. Dear children, do you remember what happened to Cinderella after her father's second marriage? How was her stepmother and stepsisters? Yeah, they were very cruel towards Cinderella. They made her a servant. She was supposed to do all the household works alone. Ella lived happily with her father and mother. This is the first event of the story. Am I right, children? Okay. Then which is the next event? Okay, good. Ella's mother died. The third main event is Ella's father married a widow. Fourth event, her daughters were proud and evil-minded. Fifth one, Ella's stepmother and daughters made her a servant. One day, the young prince of the land invited all the girls of that kingdom to a party. ആ രാജ്യത്തെ രാജകുമാരൻ രാജ്യത്തുള്ള പെൺകുട്ടികളെയെല്ലാം ഒരു പാർട്ടിക്ക് ക്ഷണിച്ചു. Do you know why? Because the prince had a plan in his mind to choose one among them as his bride. Who will be that princess? ആരായിരിക്കും തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെടുന്ന രാജകുമാരി? Dear children, the prince invited all the girls through an announcement. Have you ever heard an announcement? In olden times, announcements were popular. We can watch one announcement. Dear children, on hearing the invitation, Cinderella's stepsisters became very happy. They selected their best gowns. They dressed their hair. Will they take Cinderella with them? No, they were not taking Cinderella with them. You can go when beggars hold a party, they told her. Cinderella begged her stepmother to allow her to attend the party. But the stepmother said, "What? You Cinderella, in all your dust and dirt? You want to go to the party You have no dress and no shoes. You want to dance? She turned her back to Cinderella and hurriedly set out with her two proud daughters. When Cinderella lost sight of them, she felt very sad. She started crying. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Wiping her tears, she began to think. What would be her thoughts? എന്തൊക്കെയായിരിക്കും സിൻഡ്രല്ല ചിന്തിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാകുക? തീർച്ചയായും അമ്മയെക്കുറിച്ച് ചിന്തിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാകും അല്ലേ? എന്തായിരിക്കും അത്? Can you find out? Okay, if my mother had been alive, she would have sent me to the ball. Dear children, in your textbook, there is an activity for you. At page number 50, you can see the task. Write down the thoughts of Cinderella. Can you do it? Okay, very good. Dear children, when Cinderella was in deep thought, she heard a voice. She looked around. Then she saw a fairy standing in front of her. The fairy said, "I am the queen of fairies. I will send you to the ball." But how? Let's see. The magic begins. One day, the young prince of the land invited all the young girls of the kingdom to a ball, planning to choose his princess from amongst them. Cinderella's sisters were delighted on hearing this invitation. They selected the best gowns, they dressed their hairs, but they were not taking Cinderella with them. "You can go when beggars hold a bowl," they told her. "Comb our hair, brush our shoes, and make our buckles fast. We are going to the princess' ball." When she heard this, Cinderella could not help crying, for she too liked to go to the party. She begged her stepmother to take her along. "What? You Cinderella, in all your dust and dirt, you want to go to the ball? You have no dress and no shoes. You want to dance?" She turned her back to Cinderella and hurriedly set out with her two proud daughters. When Cinderella lost sight of them, she felt very sad. She started crying. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She thought of her own mother. "If my mother had been alive, she would have sent me to the ball." Suddenly she heard a voice. "You'll certainly go to the ball. I'm your fairy godmother." Cinderella turned around. She saw a fairy standing in front of her. "I'm the queen of fairies," she said. "I will send you to the ball." "Well," said her godmother, "be a good girl, and I will contrive that you shall go." She went with Cinderella into her chamber and told her, "Run into the garden and bring me a pumpkin." Cinderella went immediately to gather the finest pumpkin she could get and brought it to her godmother. She could not imagine how this pumpkin could help her go to the ball. The fairy waved a magic wand over the pumpkin. Suddenly, the pumpkin changed into a red coach. Then the fairy said, You will travel in this coach to the palace, but we must have horses to draw it. There is a mouse trap in the backyard of your house. Bring it to me. Cinderella went out and brought the mouse trap. There were 6 mice in it. The fairy waved the magic wand over it, and all the mice were changed into 6 white horses. Looking at the coach and the horses, the fairy said, "Now we have a coach to travel in and 6 horses to draw it. But we haven't any footmen. Go again into the garden and you will find 6 lizards behind the watering pot. Bring them." When Cinderella brought the lizards, the fairy changed them into footmen. The footmen bowed at her. They wore blue and yellow clothes. Cinderella was very happy to see them, but she became sad when she looked at her clothes. "But I cannot go in these rags," she said. "I will give you wonderful clothes," the fairy said. The fairy touched Cinderella with her magic wand. Her rags changed into beautiful clothes of silk and gold. There were diamonds in her hair, and she wore 2 pretty glass shoes. Then the fairy said, "You can go to the ball now. But remember, the magic ends at 12 o'clock. You must return home before that time." we can see in the next English class. Until then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.